All right, welcome aboard, everybody. We're back for semi-final action. STU Cup here at the Grand Harvey Center. Leo Hayes in their traditional navy and white. They'll be on the far side as we start set number one, taking on CDJ from Edmundston. They defeated OHS in the quarterfinals. They'll be wearing red with their blue trim, and they'll be in the near court. They'll serve first to get us going. Leo Hayes just finishing up their hitting warm-ups, and then we're getting ready to go. The other semifinal is two courts to our right, where ESN from Bathurst is taking on FHS. They're in set number two already. I do believe that FHS won the first set. I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure. And looks like FHS in control of that match over there on court number three. Keep you updated on that as we go along. But we're getting ready to go here on court number one. CDJ, first one's out. Leo Hayes will have Malachi Brentumi available for this match as he's back from Basketball New Brunswick tryouts this morning. See if we can have a quick look here. We'll zoom in. What's up, Vic? Sorry, folks. There's our boys. So Brentumi and Graydon Andrew in the middle. Jacob Toner and Aiden Tower will hit from the left side. KVR, Cohen Van Raalte, will hit from the left side, from the right side. And Max VDH will do the setting. Brad Moore in the white libero jersey for set number one. Team shaking hands as we get ourselves going here. Aiden Tower with the kill to get us going here in set number one. Leo Hayes off to a great start. Cohen Van Raalte is going to serve first for the Lions. Spinners passed up nicely. The joust at the net, won by CDJ. VDH tried to pop it up on his way down and nobody there. CDJ with the point. Tower from the left side, off a defender from CDJ and out the back. Side out Leo. That ball is long. Back 61. So Brentumi scores easily. Good serve from Brentumi. And that's off the antenna and out of play from CDJ. That serve is out. Brentumi will leave. Brad Moore will enter in the back row. Good dump from VDH to score. It's a good short serve. Good dig from CDJ. Joust at the net is kept alive by CDJ. There's a good dig from Brad Moore. Veneralty tips down the line. Free ball from CDJ is pushed long. It's a good serve from VDH, not handled by CDJ. That's an ace. Brad Moore. VDH clips the net with his body. CDJ will take the point. Roll shot from Veneralty. Good swing from CDJ. And another dig, that one time from Tower. And the middle 50 from CDJ scores to the right. Good run from CDJ through the middle. VDH with the back set. Good fix from Toner, off the hands and down for the score. Tower tips long, catches CDJ by surprise. Good spot from Tower. Jacob Toner to serve for the Lions. He puts it right at the libero in 6. KVR is off hands and it's recycled. Toner now with a big set. KVR, who are going to get a violation on CDJ's under the center line. Point for Leo. And Toner again from the service line. Tower ref calls a carry on CDJ, and they want a timeout to talk things over. We're back and ready to go. Jacob Toner still on the service line for Leo Hayes. Good pass from CDJ. Good up from VDH. And KVR pushes it over. Middle attack is dug up by Toner. A little bit of a scramble. That tip goes off the Leo Hayes fingers at the net and back towards Coach Christie. A diving Toner can't get to the ball, and CDJ will serve. We're going to call a lift. A little too much spin for the referee's liking. A little strict so far. Doesn't want to see any dirty balls coming out. Brentumi gets his hands on that. Back set to Van Raalte is down the line and scores. Great roll shot. Perfect spot there. About a foot in from each of the baseline and the sidelines. Good float serve. Good fix from the left side of CDJ off the Leo Hayes block and down. Off the block and down. That sails long. And a double sub coming for Leo Hayes. Max Moore coming in for Max VDH. Cohen Van Raalte coming out and Mac Lingley coming in. So Coach Christie wants a back row setter here. So he inserts Lingley. Nice 51, Lingley and Brentumi as he cuts that across his body where there's no CDJ defender. Good block from Max Moore. Sends it back down. CDJ in a bit of a rut right now as Leo Hayes applying pressure. And Lingley hits the tape and it falls on his own side. Pass from Tower. Max Moore from the left this time, and he's off hands and down for a kill. Max Moore doing his job after being inserted into the front row. Good to see everybody contributing right now for the Lions. Brad Moore gets to that one and keeps it up with the back of his hand. Sensel over by Toner. Middle attack is off the tape and it handcuffs Brad Moore in the back row. That ends up in the Leo Hayes bench. Good lead from Brad Moore as that sails long. Substitution here as Blake Peterson will come in to serve for Malachi Brantumi. Good serve from Peterson. Free ball from CDJ taken by Peterson. .31 from Braden Andrew is just long. And Brentumi back in for Peterson, who's lived out by Moore immediately. And that's going to catch the baseline. There's an ace for CDJ. It's a good pass from Tower. Toner rocks one. Sharp cross, dents the floor. Leo Hayes side out, and Max Moore takes the ball back to the service line. But he'll be subbed out as VDH will re-enter in the back row and resume setting duties. Graydon Andrew gets his hands to it, but it falls beside him as Van Relty had backed up, ready to go for the attack. CDJ side out, and they'll see if they can apply some pressure to Leo here. Good pass from Brad Moore. Good push from VDH for a waiting KVR who smashes one off the defender in the back row into court number 2. And Leo Hayes side out. Toner's serve is into the net. Good pass from Moore and a attack from Towers. Dug up, back on Leo Hayes' side now. He goes right back out. VDH back out to Tower, who rolls it deep cross into 5. Bren Toomey back into the front row as Graydon Andrews serves. That's a good floater that had some serious English on it. Not handled well by CDJ, and it's kicked into the upper netting. Good pass from CDJ. Kept alive with a dig by Toner. That's blocked by CDJ and falls on the Leo Hayes side. VDH picks out Towers' number once again, and he's off the block and down for the kill. KVR to serve for the Lions. That's a banger. It's overpassed. Good hands from Brent Toomey. CDJ can't keep it alive, bringing up set point for the Lions. Good serve by Van Relty. Pushed out. And Tower goes cross 5-16 for the kill and the first set win. Leo Hayes take it 25-14. And as we finish set number 1 on court 1, looks like FHS were victorious over on court number 3. So winner of this match that you're watching right now will take on FHS in the final at 3:30. Good first set from Leo Hayes. See if they can keep the pressure and not let off the gas. We'll take a short break from the microphone and be back in a minute or two. All right, we're back. First point to CDJ. And a lift from CDJ on the ensuing point. So Leo Hayes will serve.
Dan Ralty back at the line.
My partner in crime making a guest appearance.
Got to get warmed up for next week.
The Spartans Broadcast Network will be back in order next week for a short stint. It's been a few months since Mike and I have been on the mic together, so he's getting a little practice in.
A little rusty here. We go silent Mike at FHS.
CDJ serve into the net. Four serving two. Aiden Tower steps on the line. Toomey pushes it down and it's lifted on the save attempt. Toomey on the service line for the Lions. That ball's just wide from Toner. VDH pushed it just a bit too much outside the antenna. Tower. And a good dig in the back row from the libero of CDJ. VDH comes inside and Tower wasn't expecting. CDJ draw even at 5 here in set number 2 early on. Leo Hayes take the point after a center line violation, I believe, from the down referee making the whistle call. VDH on the service line. He attacks at the libero, and it's creating a free ball taken by Brad Moore. Toner, that's off a hand and out of play. That'll score for the Lions. Cross-court shots off the arms of Brad Moore and out of play. CDJ steal one back. Toner takes the second ball, and that's hammered by KVR cross-court off the arms and into the glass. Brad Moore VDH avoids the net. Roll shot is kept alive by the back row CDJ. That's off hands on the block. And that scores for CDJ. That's long off the back wall. Braden Andrew. Good block from Aiden Tower. As Leo Hayes collect another point. Back 60 from CDJ is off the hands of Brent Toomey and onto the floor. Sneaky little middle run there from CDJ. Tower, sharp cross, scores. Good swing from Tower. Not sure he caught all of it, but he caught enough of it to easily score. VDH comes out in the front row. As KVR smashes one. Max Moore, recycled. And Aiden Tower cannot save that ball. That's past the antenna. And KVR's cameo as a setter is over as Coach Christie inserts Lingley into the back row, and things are kosher again for Leo Hayes. Good dig from back row CDJ. That's pushed over by Leo on the second ball. Now Brad Moore. Back set to Tower is off the block and out of play. Free ball from CDJ, taken by Max Moore. Jacob Toner rips one cross court off the arms of the libero and into this advertising screen. Leo Hayes open up a 4-point lead here in set number 2. Tower serve into the net. Good pass from Toner. And the 51 through the middle between Lingley and Brent Toomey scores. As Peterson comes back in to serve for Brent Toomey. Good hands from Braden Andrew to keep that from coming over. That's through the block, but dug up by Tower. And Max Moore is straight down the block for the kill. Good dig from Peterson. And Toner rips one off the defender and 6 back for the kill as the ball ends up at the scorer's table. CDJ take a timeout as Leo Hayes open up a 6-point lead. They lead 16-10 here in set number 2. We're back with Peterson on the service line with the business end of set number 2 on its way. That's a good swing from the left side for CDJ. That's in the 5-6 seam. Peterson gets an arm to it, but he can't keep it alive. Tipped over by Graydon Andrew. Brad Moore with the reflex dig. That's tipped over by Toner. And that's off the hands of the Graydon Andrew block and down on the Leo side. Good pass from Brad Moore. Roll shot from Max Moore creates a free ball. That's a jump ball as the stray ball comes from 2 courts over. The referee destroys the scoreboard over on court 2. Toner, deep cross in the 5-6 seam. It scores again. VDH enters as he comes in to serve in the back row. Van Relty back in as well, and Lingley and Max Moore exit. That is down the front of the block of Andrew and KVR. Van Relty goes cross 5-6 seam for the kill. The free ball, the tip is short, lands on the CDJ side, and point for Leo, Jacob Toner. Right side attack is into the net, and Leo gets to 20 points first in set number 2. Serve into 6 is dug nicely. That's off hands and dug up by Brad Moore. That's a good dig from Graydon Andrew. And KVR's attack is down the front of the block and lifted in an attempt to keep it alive. Lions stretching their lead now. Pushed across, taken by VDH. Toner and Tower on the fix. Pokies it just long, out the baseline. CDJ side out. Graydon Andrew with the tip. Brad Moore with the dig. That's down the line and scores from KVR. Good deep serve from Graydon Andrew. Pushed across, free ball from CDJ. VDH pushes it out to Tower on the left, and he's off. He tools the block for another Leo point. They are closing in now as they hit 23. Good block from the Lions. Kept alive for a second there by CDJ, but it's lifted in another attempt to save. And match point now for Leo Hayes. Great Andrew with a good short serve. That's coming middle. Slapped across by the two Leo defenders. Toner. VDH and Brent Toomey connect on a 50, and it nearly takes the head off of the CDJ libero. FHS waiting in the wings for the Lions as they take this semifinal 2 sets to love. 25-14 in set number 2. Good performance from the Lions as they take care of business here in the semifinal. Not wasting more energy than needed. We're going to take a quick break here, folks, but this final of the STU Cup is coming your way shortly. Players will warm up. So I'm thinking we're going to get ready here in about 15 minutes or less. So take a quick break, charge up the phone, and get ready for the final. We'll see you in a quick minute.